So I've made videos on cleaning wheels. I haven't showed you how to dress tires. It's very simple. So right now, just given that this is the fifth wheel, I'm gonna take an all-purpose cleaner, dilute it 10-to-1. You can use your tire cleaner, wheel cleaner. Honestly, since this is rubber, you can use a leather and plastic cleaner if you have one. This isn't dirty, so I'm just gonna spray into the towel. I'm gonna slightly spray onto the sidewall, and I'm just gonna wipe it down. I am gonna pull off dirt because it is still a tire and then gunk gets on it when it's outside, but it's not dirty like that. So I'm gonna just wipe it down. Again, I'm here to give you just practical, realistic advice. I'm not here to say, hey, here's 50 things that you need in order to dress your tire. Now, obviously, this is gonna be the same process from if your wheels are actually dirty on your car, but I have other videos showing you how to do just that. So I'm gonna just wipe down the tire, just so it can be debris free. And again, like guys, we do this as a business. Like we do dozens and dozens and dozens of cars per week or per month. So we do have customers sometimes where, like, depending on what they're getting, we'll just give it a quick wipe down like this, even if they are dirty, and dress the tires, because, like, you know, everyone has a different budget, or we might just be throwing in a service for free because we just want to. And to be quick and efficient, we'll just like wipe it down or like give it a quick scrub and then dress the tire. So don't think you have to get super detailed and aggressive to dress them. Now you'll need your tire dressing, totally up to you on what brand. I'm not gonna get too detailed into that. So now we're gonna use two. We're gonna use either a tire, so this is a brush, right? You can use this for the interior, you can use this for the wheels, you can use it for the tires, but you would wanna dedicate a brush, because once you start using it, like, this is all just tire dressing. So this is a dedicated tire brush that we use. And then you can have a foam applicator. So whichever one you have or that you can purchase at O'Reilly's or something, either one would work. The notchier, the meatier your tires, the harder it is to get into all the grooves. So the foam will work like on this sidewall right here because it's pretty flat, minus these grooves right here. But the thicker it gets, the harder it is to feed into the groove. Again, like if you have some really thick, meaty tires, like it's gonna be quite difficult, and it's gonna tear up your foam. So again, not that you can't, just be mindful of that. So if we just wanna use the brush, let's say, you have two options. You can, if you want, lightly spray into the grooves there, give your brush a few sprays, and then simply work it in. And you can do the whole tire like this, right? So just, you know, spray, I'm kind of running low on here. Spray a bit in there and just work it in like this. Now, the good thing is to get into the grooves, like you can kind of go in circles right here and really make sure those bristles are getting into the grooves. That way it looks clean and uniform. And again, you can dress the whole tire like this. You can get the top brushes right there, the bristles, and just make sure you're going to the edge right here. That way you are covering all the grooves. Let me try to show you with the foam here. Again, with the foam, this part is gonna work fine. There's no issue on the sidewall that's flat. You can even get the flat surface on the grooves here, but it's when you're trying to get into here, it just becomes a bit more cumbersome to get into these recessed areas of the grooves, and you have to do it individually. So that's why when we're working on cars like that, we'll grab the brush and just easily work it into the grooves here, because it's simply going to be faster. Now, again, you're working on your own personal vehicle in your driveway. You don't want to worry about getting a brush. Tire applicator pad will be absolutely fine. So now, again, if you are working like in a really hot day and your tire's hot, maybe don't spray onto the tire because it'll dry up. Instead, just like spray right into your tire brush or the foam applicator and just work it in that way. Now, how long it'll last is dependent on, like, if you do want them to last longer, the tire dressing, you would want to scrub the tire more, because like if it's a really dirty tire and you give it one simple little cleaning, well, there's still going to be contamination on there, so like it probably won't last as long. So just, if you want it to last longer, one, choose like a quality tire dressing, but then two, clean the tire thoroughly. That way the contamination, the grime comes off the tire. So then we'll just finish it off like this, go up and down to get into the grooves. And sometimes, like, maybe depending on your tire, how old it is or the condition it is, if you wait a few minutes and you're outside, it might dry out a little bit, or depending on the product, it might dry out a little bit because maybe it's just been so dehydrated for a while. So just go back with a second pass and do another layer, because maybe it just needs that much. It could be like your tire's really old too, but that does happen often. Or it could be that you just simply didn't clean it thoroughly enough, but it's okay if you have to give it a second application. And again, just read your bottle in terms of what the descriptions are. Some are going to be dilutable. Some you can dilute for a high shine, a matte finish. Some are like super glossy. So just read the label in terms of like, if it gives you instructions, if you want a super shiny or matte or what have you, or what it recommends, just read the label. That's going to be the easiest thing to do. Like, I'm not going to focus on like, use it. All tire dressings will dress your tire. Just read the instructions in terms of like what it's recommending you to apply or how to apply it. But that is basically it. Let me get the foam here. So again, if we just did it by foam, what you can do is to get right to the edge, kind of put your finger behind the foam right here and put it right outside the edge of the wheel and just follow along there. But you will get like your wheels, like every time we dress tires, we always dress the tires first and then we do the touch-ups on the wheels, because oftentimes as we're doing this, we're gonna get a little bit of tire dressing on the wheel. So then we combine both steps of we touch up the wheel and then touch up the tire dressing, versus if we touch up the wheel, dress the tire, we get some dressing on the wheel, then we have to come back and wipe down the wheel. Avoid that step. We always dress the tire first. That way when we do any touch-ups, we're also gonna get the touch-ups of the tire dressing that got on the wheel. So dressing your tire, pretty straightforward. Don't overcomplicate it.